Cook up my, sometimes I don't know what I'ma do yet. Cook up my ramen with 2 eggs. I got a little noodle. Take a little thing. The room get to turning like roulette. I'm watching on Friday. I'm rooting for Big Worm to shoot Craig. Shoot Craig. They play with your money, go stupid and noob it.
We running. So we have Southside Vic with us. Can you tell us a little bit? How did you get your name?
Damn, actually, I used to be like, whenever I used to be on the TV shit, I used to be like, this little bit got the Southside. When I was younger, this little bit got the Southside. And then when I was battle rapping, I just showed up the Southside Vic. But yeah, it was really little bit got the Southside, like on some pit name, flip that shit. Like I wanted you to say everything, but then it's just, you know, short.
Okay. And you engineer, you rap, you're a battle rapper, you're a comedian. How do you keep yourself wanting to do new things and pushing yourself to try new things?
I get bored. I ain't gotta push I guess boredom pushes me. Boredom pushes me around. You can't do nothing about it. You know, it's bittersweet though. Like it's bad and that's good. You know, sometimes when you're bored or some shit, you still gotta fuck. It's like love. Like let's say I'm married to a bitch and I'm bored of my bitch. She's like, shit, I love it. That's something I've been trying to do better at. When I'm bored of my craft, I still love it and I still fucking hammer it down. Like it's my first time, you know, fucking building a shelf. You know, trying to do better at that. Yeah.
So, what kind of music did you listen to growing up?
Rap, blues, folk, country. I'm from Texas, I'm country nigga, really. Folk, a lot of nigga rap for sure, you know, shit like that. Shit. You know, YouTube was really sprouting. They fucking biggest pedal when I was coming up.
So how do you feel like being from Fort Worth and Arlington helped shape your music?
Like we have Fort Worth for some country shit. Like Dallas, like we still are in Texas. But Dallas is more city. Houston is kind of city a little bit. But like Fort Worth is kind of country. Arlington is like, not as country, but it's more, Arlington is more Fort Worth than Dallas. Being from Arlington is just like that country shit. Like I hear a whole bunch of motherfucking instruments. Don't throw 20 instruments on one beat. I don't want to do that bullshit. You know, I love country, I love folk. I'm from the South, but I'd rather it be one fucking and also my voice.
I was listening to your interview on Change of Plans, and you talked about your rap style and your rap scheme of, you know, stopping on the 2 and then eventually ending on the 4. How did you become a student at a game that you like know the technical parts?
I guess you gotta count, especially when niggas want features. First of all, if you want a feature is 16 bars. Niggas will send me opens with 32 bars. That I do it, I always do it. But it's not inconvenient, but it's like, it's kind of tacky. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just like, 16 bars is a lot. I mean, 16 bars, 32 bars is a lot, 16 bars is customary. But like, yeah, like just when you cap it, you kind of gotta figure that shit out. And nowadays niggas punch in, I write. So I have to know like, I'm coming in on this bar, or I just wrote 2 bars. You gotta know how many bars you wrote. Cause if you don't, because once you gotta know how many bars you got to left. You gotta know how many bars. So I mean, to answer your question, I gotta know how many bars I wrote, cause I gotta know. So
Yeah. Speaking of features, you started a campaign called "My Features Too Cheap." How did you come up with that?
I was doing like $100 features, 5, and then but I said my features too cheap. So now I write the fame because I did this for free. You better tap me for a nigga up your feet. And that was true. My features ain't $5. My features ain't $100 no more. Not bragging about how much I'm stinging people for. I fuck with you if I like it for free. But it's like, fuck with me while I'm building. Because I'm gonna be really big. it was really just speaking for breathing into myself. It's like affirmation. Like when I flex on niggas, a lot of times I'm just trying to breathe life into myself. It's not even personal. I don't even want to flex on it. I know the struggle life, but I'm just trying to put myself up.
Can you talk about like one of your bars that you feel like go over people's heads?
My hardest bar, I think shit like that. Like I'm trying to fuck up like essential aminos or something I said. But a lot of times, if a bar go over somebody's head, I just say try it. I don't want to be a get ass nigga. If they don't get it, then I failed as a writer. If nobody gets it, it's like, man, this boy went over everybody here. You wrote it bad. That was bad. That's bad writing. Nobody got something I wrote. Nobody understood. You know what I mean? Nobody understood what I wrote. It's like, no.
Yeah. Some people use that wear that as a badge, you know?
Yeah, no, that's a crime. It's a crime.
Just getting into your music a little bit. What's if someone was not, privy to your music, what's a song you would introduce them and like, send them that link to them?
I think that's what I'm working on right now. I think that's a crime too. But yeah, I've been trying to like make something that would be the song that somebody plays with. I think I had that yet. Stones. I did some of my best rapping on Stones. God's favorite. It would be one song to be honest. I have so many bags. I have so many places I rap from.
Just figuring out all the different pockets and stuff like that, or even just concepts of songs. Your EP Rerouted? What is the concept behind that EP?
Rerouted. I was tired of being in LA. I was in LA doing comedy, and I was out there. And I was like, why the fuck am I even out here? I'm not even happy. Sad. So it was just, I want to go back home. And going back home wasn't just physically, it was also like spiritually and also artistically. Home for me was easy. And I always feel like I would go so, it was at J. Cole, it was like, good news is you came a long way, bad news is you went the wrong way. And that's what I feel like the battle was about. It was like, I'm fucking famous. Like, small, like at least in my realm, among my peers and the people that benefit me. And that was something that was very important to me. But beyond that, I feel like I wasn't happy. The art I was making didn't free me. It didn't make me feel better the next day. It wasn't healing. I was doing it because I was good at it, not because I loved it. And when I stopped, everybody was just like, keep doing it, you're so good at it. Why the fuck would you stop doing something you're good at? And it's like, why would I just do something I'm good at? Because you want me to. I don't want to do it no more. That was never okay for people. I was never a good reason. That was never a good reason. Everybody was always like, why did you stop? It was never a good reason. Whenever I told people, because I don't want to, that was never okay for them. That should always be okay. It's because I didn't want to do it anymore. I never felt like that was never okay for people. I had to always be like, with music has always been I had to always break it down. Because I didn't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it.
That's real. Like, I feel like definitely in your music, there's like these deep introspective moments where you just really put your heart on these tracks. Is there something too personal that you won't go to on a track?
Yeah, I have those moments where I make a song and I just be like, that's too much. That was really younger. I did that when I was in my teens when I was rapping, first time rapping. And I go back and I'm like, damn, why did I say that? So now I'm like more. I never drop anything immediately. I give shit like a minute or two.
What about like, do you have a song that's like really get your like emotions going when you're performing it on stage, or it's kind of hard for you to perform it because it provokes a certain emotion?
Nah, there's one that conjure up emotion. I don't know these niggas and I'm rapping so. I hope every song I hope is like that. I hope that I get to a point where during every song I perform, I just be like, I hope that I'm on some shit. Like I can't shit. I'm taking it back. Like that's the goal for every performance, but going into it. But yeah, that's the goal.
Now that you know, you're definitely on an upward trajectory, you're having problems that maybe some of your friends or family have never dealt with. How do you reach out to anyone for advice?
Yeah, I got rich partners now. I got rich partners now. I ask them for advice. I ask niggas, what's your first bag? Everybody said they blew their first bag. But I mean, I had a bag from comedy, and I blew that too. Music is different. Music is way different than comedy. But yeah, just niggas with money. I ask niggas with money for advice. Because I love a lot of people that surround me. Like you said the question up perfectly. I love the people around me, but they don't have that same. I have a different level of advice that I need sometimes. And I can't ask people.
On your song "Retired," you talking about your Jolly Rancher deal. Can you talk about that experience and if you would do that again?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of friends. Yeah, I had a friend that was Jolly Rancher. I had a friend that was 18, 18, Spice. But I was a comedian, so it was like influential. It was like social media. Yeah, niggas gotta. I like that shit. I like that era, but that's really not something. I was living off that shit. So once comedy was out of the picture, everything I was living off disappeared. But I want to get back into that and bring a more influential deals. Because being a rapper, you still got to be an influencer. More so than ever.
Yeah. Now that now you have to be an influencer. Is it a part of your life that you feel like you have to guard and you have to like separate Southside Vic from Vic the Poet?
The same person. I just try to give myself patience and that grace to be both of them. And also just the wisdom to know that they're the same nigga.
Let's kind of talk about some of your music. What do you feel like inspires your music the most?
Being hurt, being pain. I write about shit, but I don't just write because I want to write that day. I write because it's hurt, and I'm hurt. It hurt. Some hurt. Writing like stretching. Or like, it's like going to the swimming pool. Something like that. Like now I know where my cut's at. I had a cut right here. Yeah. Cut on my thigh. I didn't know until I was swimming. But that's what writing is like for me.
So, in the writing process, is there anything that, like, when you're in the studio, is there anything you need to have in the studio to kind of inspire you or just kind of keep the vibe going?
I like people as good as that. I just want somebody as good as what they do as I am. I want to like music is a competition for me. I know it shouldn't be, but like when I make music by myself, it's not. I don't think about anybody else. But if another artist is in it, it's a competition. I don't like rap. I don't like being in the studio with a rapper. I like competing with like R&B artists. So it's different. Like write the fuck out that hook. Do the fuck out this verse. And really, I can fucking do that. It's better than you do. I can write better.
Do you see maybe like a R&B inspired album soon or like in the works?
Yeah, I'm my partner right here. I want to do something.
What advice would you give to younger artists now that are like, you got a lot of followers now, well, you always had a lot of followers, but like, you're getting a lot of new eyes on you. What advice would you give to artists who see, and try to emulate what you're doing now?
I think James Baldwin had like it's a quote. I'm gonna put the quote up. But James Baldwin was like, if you want to be a great writer, there's nothing I can tell you to stop you from being a great writer. If you want to be a great writer, there's nothing I can tell you to encourage you to be a great writer. It's fate, it's destiny if it's in your eyes. So look at people like I think it's good. Yeah, they got something great. Like some people I look at this, I want to be a valet driver, nigga. Like some people, you just want to do some simple shit and you want to be greatness. It's the same shit.
Okay. What, do you have a favorite book that you've read? Or maybe even a favorite writer, since you were talking about James Baldwin. Do you have a favorite writer?
My favorite book, I read it recently too.
It's good. It's good. No, you gave us some other quotes and stuff. What's next for you in 2025?
Continue doing shit full time.
Man. Man, I appreciate you for coming in, man. This is like, tell us a little bit about your experience in Tulsa. Like, how has it been being in Tulsa?
I love it, man. I was saying, y'all got some hoes out here. They got some real niggas out here. They got some solid women out here. There's a lot of dope stuff out here. Really blew me away is culture shock. It's really, it's a lot of culture. I judge the city by their culture. I love it.
Nah, man.
I'll be back.
Hell yeah. Man, appreciate you for coming through, man. Thanks again, Southside Vic. Yeah.
On the niggas who ain't do shit. I got some exes who swear we ain't through yet. Too bad, my life is a movie, you could've been in it. Now you ain't gotta watch it on bootleg telling I'm the biggest one stepping, the best one rapping. Agtown legend, fucking my bitch. Only time I come second, she say that I'm cocky, she actually projected. I'm out of my body, I'm astral projecting. This is my spirit that's rapping this second. My body is still back in Texas, in Fort Worth probably. My mom in Polly, my bitch out in Bali. I told her LA, they offered to fly me. I had to bring something I knew I could fly with. Been up for weeks and this week in my body. I keep having dreams that they P&B rock me. No disrespect, I'm just saying that they got me. I talked to my auntie about it. Her husband's a pastor, they lifted my spirit and pray for my body. They told God to watch me, he don't need to watch me. He just need to watch whoever won't try me. Last thing I want is to hurt a black body. But thanks to the game, you get sent to the lobby. I am finally on the radar. I think that felt good.